Hello and welcome to People Will Change, brought to you by Assets Investor, your trusted source for financial wisdom, personal growth, and transformative insights. Today, we embark on a journey of understanding how people evolve, what drives transformation, and how embracing change can unlock your full potential. Whether you're here to grow personally, professionally, or emotionally, this audiobook will provide you with practical lessons and inspiring stories to guide your journey. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the transformative power of change. Chapter 1. Embracing Change. Change is the most universal truth of life. It doesn't matter who you are, where you live, or what your circumstances may be, change is inevitable. The seasons change, technology evolves, relationships shift, and we as individuals grow. Yet, despite its certainty, change is something most people struggle with. Why is that? The answer lies in our relationship with comfort. Humans are creatures of habit. We build routines, develop patterns, and settle into a rhythm that feels safe. Comfort is our brain's way of conserving energy, ensuring stability in a world full of uncertainties. But here's the paradox. While comfort feels good in the short term, it can become the biggest obstacle to growth in the long term. Think of a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. The transformation is not easy. It requires struggle and effort, but without that struggle, the butterfly wouldn't gain the strength to fly. Similarly, when we resist change, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow, to discover, and to evolve. Why do we fear change? Fear of change often stems from the unknown. What if I fail? What if things don't work out? What if I lose what I already have? These questions create a loop of doubt and hesitation that keeps us stuck. However, the truth is that most of our fears are imaginary. Studies have shown that over 90% of the things we worry about never actually happen. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, imagine what could go right. What if this change leads to a better job, a happier relationship, or a healthier life? What if the discomfort you're feeling now is the key to unlocking your greatest potential? The benefits of embracing change. 1. Personal growth. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, you expand your capabilities. You become more resilient, adaptable, and confident. 2. New opportunities. Change opens doors you didn't even know existed. A career shift might lead to discovering your true passion. Moving to a new city might introduce you to lifelong friends. 3. A renewed perspective. Embracing change helps you see the world through fresh eyes. It challenges your beliefs and broadens your horizons. Consider the story of Steve Jobs. After being fired from Apple, the very company he founded, Jobs could have given up. But he embraced the change, using it as a catalyst to start new ventures like Pixar. Later, his journey brought him back to Apple, stronger and more innovative than ever before. His willingness to adapt transformed not only his life, but the entire tech industry. Change is a choice. Now, let's talk about choice. While some changes are thrust upon us, like losing a job or facing a health crisis, others are entirely within our control. The question is, will you choose to stay stagnant, or will you take the leap? Take a moment to reflect on your life. Is there an area where you've been resisting change? Maybe it's a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or an unhealthy habit. What's holding you back from making that shift? Here's an exercise. Write down one change you've been avoiding. Next, list 3 potential benefits of embracing it. For example, if you're considering starting a new career, the benefits might include financial growth, personal fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. When you focus on the positives, change becomes less intimidating and more empowering. Flowing with change. Imagine a river. It flows freely, adapting to the obstacles in its path. When it encounters a rock, it doesn't stop. It simply finds a way around it. In life, we must be like the river, moving forward despite challenges. Resistance is natural, but it's also temporary. The moment you let go of your need for control, you'll find that change is not something to fear, it's something to celebrate. Practical steps to embrace change. 1. Shift your mindset. Instead of seeing change as a threat, view it as an adventure. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? 2. Take small steps. Big changes don't happen overnight. Start with one small action that aligns with your goal. Over time, these small actions create big results. 3. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. Share your journey with friends, mentors, or a supportive community. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positives that come with change. Even when it's challenging, there's always something to be grateful for. A story of transformation. Let me share a story. There was once a man named Rahul who worked a 9-to-5 job he hated. For years, he dreamed of starting his own business, but was too afraid to leave the security of his paycheck. One day, his company downsized, and he was forced to confront his fears. At first, Rahul felt devastated, but instead of giving up, he decided to take a chance on his dream. He spent months learning, networking, and building his business. Today, Rahul is not only successful, but also happier and more fulfilled than ever before. What seemed like a setback turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to him. Chapter 2. The Science of Transformation. In this chapter, we delve into the fascinating science of transformation, uncovering the psychological and emotional processes that drive lasting change. If you've ever wondered why some people thrive amidst challenges while others falter, this chapter will provide the answers. Change begins in the mind. The first step in transformation is understanding that change is an inside job. Everything you do, every decision you make begins in your mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, and the way you perceive change determines whether you embrace it or resist it. Our brains are designed to keep us safe. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for processing fear, often triggers a fight or flight response when faced with uncertainty. This response, while crucial for survival, can hold us back from taking risks that lead to growth. However, neuroscience also tells us that the brain is incredibly adaptable. This ability, known as neuroplasticity, means that we can rewire our thought patterns and create new pathways for success. The more we embrace positive change, the easier it becomes for our brains to adapt. The role of beliefs in transformation. Beliefs are powerful. They act as a lens through which we see the world. Some beliefs empower us, while others limit us. For example, if you believe, "I'm not good enough," you'll hesitate to pursue opportunities. But if you shift that belief to, "I am capable of growth," you'll approach challenges with confidence. Here's a powerful exercise to identify and reshape limiting beliefs. 1. Write down a belief that's holding you back. 2. Ask yourself, is this belief true? What evidence supports or contradicts it? 3. Replace the limiting belief with an empowering one. For instance, "I'll fail if I try," can become, "Every step I take is a learning experience." The emotional stages of change. Psychologists have identified 5 emotional stages people go through during significant changes. 1. Denial. At first, we resist change because it feels unfamiliar. 2. Anger. Frustration arises as we confront the discomfort of leaving our comfort zone. 3. Bargaining. We try to delay or minimize the change, hoping to maintain some sense of control. 4. Depression. When change feels overwhelming, it's natural to feel discouraged. 5. Acceptance. Finally, we come to terms with the change and begin to embrace it. Understanding these stages can help you navigate your emotions during transformation. It's okay to feel fear or frustration. These feelings are part of the process. The key is to keep moving forward, knowing that acceptance and growth are on the other side. The power of visualization. One of the most effective tools for transformation is visualization. Studies have shown that imagining yourself succeeding can activate the same neural pathways as physically practicing the task. For example, athletes often visualize winning a race or perfecting a move to enhance their performance. Here's how you can use visualization to embrace change. 1. Close your eyes and imagine the person you want to become. What do they look like? How do they feel? What habits and routines do they follow? 2. Visualize the steps needed to achieve this transformation. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles and celebrating milestones. 3. Practice this exercise daily to train your mind for success. Small changes, big impact. One common misconception about transformation is that it requires drastic action. In reality, small, consistent changes often lead to the most profound results. This concept, known as the compound effect, emphasizes that even the tiniest steps, when repeated over time, can create significant momentum. For instance, consider the simple act of reading for 15 minutes daily. Over a year, that adds up to over 90 hours of reading, equivalent to completing several books. Similarly, saving just $5 a day might seem insignificant, but over a decade, it could amount to thousands of dollars. Ask yourself, what small action can I take today to move closer to my goals? Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Overcoming resistance to change. Resistance is natural, but it doesn't have to define you. Here are 3 strategies to overcome resistance. 1. Acknowledge your fear. Denying your fear only gives it more power. Instead, acknowledge it and explore its source. What are you truly afraid of? 2. Focus on your why. Remind yourself why this change is important. Whether it's for personal growth, a better future, or loved ones, keeping your purpose in mind can reignite your motivation. 3. Celebrate small wins. Each time you take a step toward change, celebrate it. Recognize your efforts no matter how small they seem. A case study in transformation. Let's take the story of Priya, a young woman who feared public speaking. For years, she avoided situations that required her to address an audience. But when a career opportunity demanded strong presentation skills, Priya knew she had to change. At first, she started small, speaking in front of a mirror, then practicing with friends. Over time, she joined a local speaking club and began giving short talks. Today, Priya is a confident speaker who inspires others with her story. Her journey shows that transformation is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Chapter 3. Building Habits That Last. Welcome to Chapter 3 of People Will Change by Assets Investor. In this chapter, we'll dive into one of the most powerful tools for transformation, habits. Habits shape who we are, how we live, and what we achieve. They are the invisible architecture of our daily lives, and when built consciously, they can lead to extraordinary results. The power of habits. Imagine your life as a garden. Each action you take is like planting a seed. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, while others become weeds. Your habits are the seeds you plant every day. The question is, are you planting seeds that align with the life you want to create? Studies show that nearly 40% of our daily actions are driven by habits, not conscious decisions. This means that much of what we do, from how we wake up in the morning to how we wind down at night, is automatic. If we want to change our lives, we must first change our habits. Why habits matter? Habits are powerful for 3 main reasons. 1. They save energy. Habits allow us to perform tasks without using much mental effort, freeing our minds for more complex decisions. 2. They create momentum. Positive habits build on each other, creating a snowball effect that accelerates growth. 3. They define identity. The habits we practice daily shape how we see ourselves. A person who exercises regularly begins to see themselves as healthy and disciplined. The science behind habit formation. Psychologists have identified a three-step loop that drives every habit. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates the habit. It could be an external signal like the sound of an alarm clock, or an internal one, like feeling hungry. 2. Routine. This is the behavior or action that follows the cue. For example, brushing your teeth after waking up. 3. Reward. This is the benefit or satisfaction you gain from completing the routine, reinforcing the habit. By understanding this loop, you can create new habits or break old ones. For instance, if you want to build the habit of reading every night, you could set a cue, placing a book on your pillow, establish a routine, reading for 15 minutes before bed, and reward yourself a sense of relaxation or accomplishment. How to build good habits. Creating lasting habits requires intentionality and persistence. Here are some practical steps. 1. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your life overnight. Focus on one habit at a time. For example, if you want to get fit, start with a 5-minute walk each day. 2. Anchor to existing habits. Link new habits to routines you already follow. For example, if you already drink coffee in the morning, use that time to practice gratitude or review your goals. 3. Be consistent. Habits are built through repetition. It's better to show up consistently, even for a short duration, than to aim for perfection. 4. Track your progress. Keep a habit tracker to monitor your consistency. Seeing your streak can motivate you to keep going. 5. Celebrate success. Reward yourself for sticking to your habits. Acknowledge your effort and let it motivate you to continue. Breaking bad habits. While building good habits is essential, breaking bad ones is equally important. Bad habits drain your energy, time, and potential. The good news is that with awareness and strategy, you can replace them with better alternatives. 1. Identify the cue. What triggers your bad habit? For instance, stress might lead to overeating or procrastination. 2. Replace the routine. Instead of trying to eliminate the habit, replace it with a healthier alternative. For example, if stress triggers snacking, try deep breathing or going for a short walk. 3. Eliminate temptations. Make it harder to engage in the bad habit. If you're trying to stop mindless scrolling, keep your phone in another room during work hours. 4. Find accountability. Share your goals with a friend or mentor who can help keep you on track. The role of environment. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your habits. A cluttered space might discourage productivity, while a tidy desk can inspire focus. Similarly, if you surround yourself with people who prioritize health, success, or growth, you're more likely to adopt similar behaviors. Take a moment to assess your environment. Does it support your goals, or does it hold you back? Small changes, like organizing your workspace or setting up a dedicated area for exercise, can make a big difference. Habits that transform lives. Here are some foundational habits that can lead to lasting success and fulfillment. 1. Morning routine. Start your day with intention. This could include meditation, journaling, exercise, or reviewing your goals. 2. Learning and growth. Commit to continuous learning by reading, listening to podcasts, or taking courses. 3. Healthy living. Prioritize exercise, nutrition, and sleep to maintain physical and mental well-being. 4th, gratitude practice. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. This simple habit can improve your mood and perspective. 5. Goal setting. Regularly review and adjust your goals to stay aligned with your vision. A story of habitual transformation. Let me share the story of Aman, a young professional who felt stuck in his career. Aman's days were filled with distractions, and he often procrastinated on important tasks. One day, he decided to change. Aman started with one simple habit, waking up 30 minutes earlier to plan his day. Over time, this small habit snowballed into a powerful morning routine that included exercise, journaling, and goal setting. Within a year, Aman's productivity skyrocketed, and he achieved milestones he once thought impossible. His journey shows that it's not the size of the habit that matters, it's the consistency and intention behind it. Chapter 4: Embracing Change as a Constant. In this chapter, we delve into one of the most profound truths of life. Change is constant. It is inevitable, unstoppable, and when embraced, transformative. Learning to accept and adapt to change can unlock new opportunities, strengthen your resilience, and lead to incredible growth. Why change is unavoidable? Life is a dynamic journey. Seasons shift, relationships evolve, technologies advance, and even our own desires and priorities transform over time. Resistance to change often stems from fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or fear of losing comfort. But what if we saw change not as a threat, but as a gift? Consider nature as an example. A seed must break open to grow into a tree. Rivers must change course to carve valleys. Likewise, personal transformation often requires us to let go of the familiar, to embrace something greater. The two types of change. 1. Reactive change. This occurs when external circumstances force us to adapt. For example, losing a job, facing a health challenge, or navigating a global crisis. 2. Proactive change. This is when we take charge of our lives and intentionally seek growth, such as learning a new skill, starting a business, or improving relationships. Both types of change offer valuable lessons. While reactive change teaches us resilience, proactive change empowers us to shape our destiny. Why we resist change. Despite its benefits, change often feels uncomfortable. Here are some common reasons why we resist it. 1. Fear of failure. We worry about making mistakes or not meeting expectations. 2. Loss of control. Change disrupts routines, creating uncertainty. 3. Comfort zone. Familiarity feels safe, even if it limits growth. 4. Doubt. We question whether the change will truly lead to improvement. Understanding these fears is the first step to overcoming them. How to embrace change. 1. Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing change as a disruption, view it as an opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can it make me stronger or wiser? 2. Stay flexible. Flexibility is a superpower in today's fast-paced world. The more adaptable you are, the easier it becomes to navigate life's twists and turns. Think of it as being like water, able to flow around obstacles while maintaining its essence. 3. Focus on growth. Every change, whether positive or negative, has the potential to teach us something valuable. When faced with a challenge, focus on what you can gain rather than what you might lose. 4. Break it down. Big changes can feel overwhelming. Break them into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you're transitioning to a new career, start by updating your resume, networking, and learning relevant skills. The role of mindset in embracing change. Your mindset plays a crucial role in how you perceive and respond to change. A fixed mindset sees change as a threat, while a growth mindset sees it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Adopting a growth mindset involves welcoming challenges as opportunities to grow, viewing failures as stepping stones to success, believing in your ability to adapt and overcome obstacles. Real-life stories of embracing change. 1. The entrepreneur's journey. Ria, a corporate employee for over a decade, always dreamed of starting her own business, but hesitated due to fear of failure. One day, her company downsized and she was laid off. While initially devastated, Ria saw this as a chance to pursue her passion. She launched a small online store, and through persistence and learning, it became a thriving business. 2. Personal transformation. Raj, a man in his late 40s, struggled with poor health due to years of neglect. After a wake-up call from his doctor, he decided to change. Raj started with small steps, walking daily, eating healthier, and meditating. Within a year, he lost 20 kilograms, regained his energy, and inspired his family to prioritize their health too. These stories remind us that embracing change can lead to outcomes we never imagined possible. Navigating uncertain times. Change often comes without warning. In uncertain times, it's important to stay grounded and focused. Here are some strategies. 1. Stay present. Worrying about the future only adds stress. Focus on what you can control today. 2. Lean on your support system. Share your feelings with trusted friends or family. Their perspective and encouragement can help you navigate challenges. 3. Embrace learning. Uncertainty often brings new opportunities to learn. Whether it's developing a new skill or discovering a hidden strength, remain open to growth. 4. Practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Even in difficult times, there's always something to be thankful for. How to become a catalyst for change. Not only can you embrace change, but you can also inspire it in others. Becoming a catalyst for change means leading by example and encouraging those around you to grow. Here's how. 1. Share your journey. Be open about the changes you've made and the lessons you've learned. 2. Encourage others. Support friends, family, or colleagues as they navigate their own changes. 3. Lead with empathy. Understand that everyone's journey is unique. Offer guidance without judgment. 4. Celebrate progress. Recognize and celebrate even small steps of progress. The beauty of change. Change is not the enemy. Stagnation is. When we resist change, we hold ourselves back from realizing our full potential. But when we embrace it, we unlock new possibilities and grow into the best version of ourselves. As the author John Maxwell said, change is inevitable. Growth is optional. The choice is yours. Chapter 5. Overcoming setbacks, turning challenges into stepping stones. In this chapter, we explore the power of resilience in the face of setbacks. Life's challenges are unavoidable, but how we respond to them defines our growth. Setbacks can feel like a blow to our confidence, but they can also become the foundation upon which we build a stronger, more resilient self. In this chapter, we'll learn how to turn our challenges into opportunities for transformation. Understanding setbacks. A setback is often viewed as an obstacle, a force that pushes us backward, slows our progress, or makes us question our path. However, setbacks are an essential part of the journey towards success. Every person who has achieved greatness has faced setbacks in some form. What sets them apart is their ability to face those challenges head-on and use them as tools for growth. Let's consider 2 types of setbacks. 1. External setbacks. These are situations beyond our control, such as financial loss, health issues, job loss, or global events like pandemics or economic downturns. 2. Internal setbacks. These arise from within, such as self-doubt, lack of motivation, or emotional challenges like grief or frustration. Both types of setbacks, though different, have the power to shape us, test our limits, and ultimately lead to growth. Why setbacks happen? Setbacks are a natural part of life, and they often occur for several reasons. 1. Life's uncertainty. No one can predict the future with certainty. Life is full of unpredictable twists and turns, and sometimes things don't go as planned. 2. Personal limitations. Often setbacks occur because we're pushed beyond our comfort zone. We take risks that don't pan out or reach for goals that seem out of our grasp. This doesn't mean failure, it means we're pushing ourselves to evolve. 3. Growth requires struggle. Growth doesn't happen in a straight line. Just as muscles strengthen after they are broken down through exercise, our personal growth happens when we face difficulties that challenge our existing beliefs and behaviors. Understanding that setbacks are a natural part of the human experience is the first step toward overcoming them. Shifting your perspective on setbacks. One of the most powerful ways to overcome setbacks is by shifting your perspective on them. Here are some techniques to help you transform your outlook. 1. View setbacks as learning opportunities. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" Each setback is a lesson in disguise. Maybe you need to develop more patience, work harder on a skill, or re-evaluate your goals. 2. See setbacks as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. When you view setbacks as roadblocks, they can feel like the end of the road. But when you see them as stepping stones, they become part of your journey. These stones are necessary for building the path forward. 3. Reframe failure as feedback. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the process. Every successful person has experienced failures, but they didn't let those failures define them. They used them as feedback to refine their approach and try again. Resilience. The key to overcoming setbacks. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, adapt to challenges, and keep moving forward. It is not about avoiding failure, but about maintaining the strength to rise after each fall. Here's how to cultivate resilience. 1. Develop a positive mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring difficulties. It means choosing to focus on the possibilities even in tough times. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," try, "This is difficult, but I can get through it." 2. Stay solution-oriented. In times of setbacks, it's easy to get stuck in problem-solving mode, but the best way forward is to stay focused on solutions. Ask yourself, what can I do next? Even if the next step is small. Every small action moves you closer to recovery. 3. Build emotional strength. Emotional strength comes from acknowledging your feelings without letting them control your actions. If you're feeling disappointed, angry, or sad, that's okay. But don't let those emotions prevent you from taking the next step. Allow yourself to feel, then let those feelings fuel your determination to move forward. 4. Seek support when needed. No one should go through setbacks alone. Surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or support groups, having a network of positive influences can make all the difference during challenging times, turning setbacks into opportunities. The true power of setbacks lies in their potential to become opportunities for growth. Here are a few examples of how setbacks can lead to personal and professional breakthroughs. 1. Reinvention through failure. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced multiple rejections before finally getting her first book published. She could have given up after each rejection, but instead, she kept writing and refining her work. Today, she's one of the most successful authors in the world. Her setback was the catalyst for her success. 2. Career shifts after job loss. When Steve Jobs was fired from Apple in 1985, many people thought it was the end of his career. But rather than giving up, he used this setback to start a new company, Next, which was later acquired by Apple. This acquisition brought Jobs back to the company and played a critical role in the company's growth in the 21st century. 3. Personal growth after health challenges. Oprah Winfrey faced significant personal challenges, including a difficult childhood and weight issues. She could have let these setbacks define her, but instead they became her motivation to build a platform of empowerment, healing, and personal growth that has inspired millions around the world. These stories show that setbacks are not the end of the road. They can be the beginning of something extraordinary. The importance of perseverance. Perseverance is the key ingredient that separates those who succeed from those who give up. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. The more resilient you are, the more you grow from setbacks. One technique to cultivate perseverance is to create a clear vision of what success looks like for you. When you are clear on your goals, setbacks become less discouraging because you can see the bigger picture. Even in the face of difficulty, your vision will keep you moving forward. Real-life stories of overcoming setbacks. 1. The story of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously failed thousands of times before perfecting his invention. When asked about his failures, Edison replied, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His relentless persistence led to one of the most significant inventions in history. 2. The journey of Walt Disney. Walt Disney faced numerous setbacks throughout his career. He was told he lacked imagination and was fired from a newspaper job for being too creative. However, he persisted, and today, Disney is one of the most iconic entertainment companies in the world. These stories show that the most successful people in history are those who face setbacks but refuse to let them stop their progress. Chapter 6. Building a growth mindset. Embracing change for personal development. A growth mindset is the foundation of personal development and a critical element in transforming your life. It's the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed, but can be developed over time through effort, learning, and persistence. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, while those with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges for fear of failure. What is a growth mindset? A growth mindset, coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the understanding that skills and abilities can be developed through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. People with a growth mindset thrive on challenges and view setbacks as opportunities for improvement, rather than as a reflection of their limitations. In contrast, a fixed mindset is the belief that your talents and intelligence are static traits. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are determined at birth, and they often avoid challenges to prevent failure. This leads to stagnation and missed opportunities for growth. Understanding the difference between these mindsets is crucial. If you've been operating with a fixed mindset, don't worry. The good news is that you can cultivate a growth mindset with intentional effort and practice. How a growth mindset fuels personal development. 1. Embracing challenges. A growth mindset encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, you face them with enthusiasm and a desire to learn. When you embrace challenges, you develop new skills, become more adaptable, and expand your knowledge. Growth happens when you push yourself beyond the familiar and the easy. 2. Learning from criticism. One of the key benefits of a growth mindset is that it helps you handle criticism constructively. Rather than feeling defensive or discouraged when others offer feedback, you embrace it as a tool for growth. This shift in perspective allows you to improve continuously and refine your approach. 3. Persevering through setbacks. People with a growth mindset don't give up easily. When they encounter setbacks, they view them as temporary obstacles rather than permanent failures. This resilience helps them stay motivated and keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. The belief that improvement is always possible keeps them engaged in their journey. 4. Fostering curiosity and lifelong learning. A growth mindset encourages a deep sense of curiosity. People with this mindset are always looking for new ways to learn and improve. They value education and see every experience as an opportunity to gain new knowledge. This constant desire to learn makes them adaptable and keeps them on the path of personal development. Developing a growth mindset. Now that we understand the benefits of a growth mindset, let's look at how to cultivate one in your own life. 1. Change your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself influences your mindset. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I can't do this yet, but I'm learning." Affirmations like, "I am capable of growth and every challenge is an opportunity to improve," will help shift your internal dialogue to support a growth mindset. 2. Set learning goals, not just outcome goals. While outcome goals, like making a certain amount of money or achieving a specific career milestone, are important, learning goals should be prioritized. These are goals focused on the process of learning and improving. For example, instead of setting a goal like, "I will be promoted within a year," set a learning goal such as, "I will master the new skills required for my promotion." This way, even if you don't immediately achieve the outcome, you'll still feel fulfilled because you're growing and improving. 3. Focus on effort over talent. In a growth mindset, effort is more important than inherent talent. People with a growth mindset believe that anyone can achieve greatness through effort and perseverance. Instead of focusing on what you can or can't do based on your natural abilities, focus on the process of improvement. The more effort you put in, the more progress you'll make. 4. Celebrate the journey, not just the results. It's easy to become fixated on the end goal, but the real value lies in the process. Celebrate your progress and the lessons learned along the way. Take time to acknowledge small wins and appreciate the growth that's occurring with each step. This will keep you motivated and engaged in your personal development journey. 5. Learn to love the process of mastery. Mastery takes time and effort. People with a growth mindset understand that learning is a lifelong process. Instead of being discouraged by how long it takes to master something, they embrace the journey and find joy in improving bit by bit. Cultivating this attitude will keep you focused on growth rather than feeling defeated by how far you still have to go. Real-life examples of growth mindset in action. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's journey to success is a powerful example of a growth mindset. Early in her career, she faced numerous setbacks, including being fired from her first television job because she was deemed unsuited for TV. Instead of letting this setback define her, Oprah used it as a stepping stone to hone her skills, build her career, and ultimately become one of the most influential women in the world. Her story exemplifies how a growth mindset can turn adversity into success. 2. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, often regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was actually cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used this rejection as fuel to work harder and improve his skills. His relentless practice and unwavering belief in his ability to improve led him to become a 6-time NBA champion. 3. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was not a child prodigy. In fact, he didn't speak until he was 4 years old and didn't learn to read until he was 7. His teachers thought he was slow and unremarkable. However, his passion for learning and his refusal to give up on his dreams led him to become one of the most brilliant minds in history. Einstein's story highlights how a growth mindset can lead to extraordinary accomplishments, even when starting from humble beginnings. The power of mindset in achieving your goals. The way you think about yourself and your abilities directly influences the outcomes you achieve in life. A growth mindset empowers you to reach new heights because it fosters resilience, curiosity, and perseverance. No matter what challenges you face, your mindset can be the deciding factor in how you respond. By embracing a growth mindset, you open yourself up to limitless possibilities. You'll stop viewing failures as roadblocks and instead see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Your journey will become one of constant improvement, and with each step, you'll move closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Adopting a growth mindset is not an overnight process, but with practice, it can lead to profound changes in your life. Start by embracing challenges, learning from criticism, and celebrating your efforts. When you commit to continuous improvement and embrace the journey, you'll unlock your true potential and achieve goals you once thought were impossible. Chapter 7. Overcoming self-doubt. Building confidence to navigate change. Self-doubt is one of the most significant barriers to personal transformation. It is the internal voice that tells you that you're not capable, that you don't deserve success, or that you're not ready for change. This voice can be paralyzing, and if left unchecked, it can prevent you from achieving your goals and stepping into the future you deserve. However, the good news is that self-doubt can be overcome. You can take control of your thoughts, build confidence, and eliminate the fears that hold you back from embracing change. This chapter explores how you can defeat self-doubt and cultivate unshakable self-confidence. Understanding self-doubt. Self-doubt is the negative internal dialogue that questions your abilities, worth, and potential. It often arises during moments of uncertainty or challenge, making it difficult to trust yourself and your decisions. Everyone experiences self-doubt at some point in their lives, but for some, it can become a persistent and overwhelming force. The root cause of self-doubt can be linked to past experiences of failure, criticism, or negative reinforcement. It can also stem from comparisons with others or from the fear of judgment. But it's essential to understand that self-doubt is a normal part of the human experience. It doesn't define your worth, nor does it dictate your future. The key is to recognize self-doubt when it arises and take proactive steps to overcome it. Instead of allowing it to control your actions, use it as a signal to reflect on your strengths and capabilities. How self-doubt affects change. Self-doubt acts as a barrier to change. When you doubt your abilities, it becomes harder to take action. You might procrastinate, avoid taking risks, or resist making decisions because you fear failure or rejection. Over time, this leads to stagnation and missed opportunities. This fear of failure often creates a cycle where the more you hesitate to take action, the more self-doubt grows. It becomes a vicious cycle. The longer you stay stuck in your doubts, the harder it becomes to break free. Building confidence. Steps to overcome. Self-doubt. 1. Identify the source of your doubt. The first step to overcoming self-doubt is to identify its source. Ask yourself, what is causing me to doubt myself? Is it a past failure, a fear of rejection, or perhaps comparisons to others? Understanding where your self-doubt stems from allows you to confront the root cause and challenge it. Second challenge, negative beliefs. Self-doubt often stems from negative beliefs or assumptions about yourself. These beliefs are not facts. They are simply thoughts that you have conditioned yourself to believe over time. Once you identify these beliefs, you can start challenging them. Ask yourself, is this belief based on evidence? What proof do I have that contradicts this belief? For instance, if you believe that you're not capable of achieving success, reflect on past successes and moments where you proved to yourself that you are capable. 3. Practice self-compassion. One of the most effective ways to silence self-doubt is through self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you make mistakes or encounter setbacks. Instead of berating yourself, treat yourself as you would treat a friend in the same situation. Remember that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a part of the learning process. Self-compassion helps to silence the critical inner voice and replaces it with one that is supportive and encouraging. 4. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool for building confidence. By imagining yourself succeeding in your endeavors, you reinforce the belief that success is possible. Take time each day to close your eyes and visualize yourself achieving your goals. Picture the feelings of pride, excitement, and satisfaction that will come with success. This positive imagery helps to rewire your brain to believe that success is within your reach. 5. Take action, despite fear. One of the most effective ways to overcome self-doubt is to take action, even when you don't feel ready. The longer you wait for the perfect moment, the more your self-doubt will grow. Instead, take small, actionable steps toward your goal. Each step you take, no matter how small, builds confidence and proves to yourself that you are capable. 6. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you surround yourself with can have a significant impact on your self-confidence. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage you, believe in your potential, and support your growth. Positive relationships foster an environment where you can thrive. On the other hand, negative or toxic people can reinforce your self-doubt. Choose to spend your time with those who uplift you and inspire you to believe in yourself. 7. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Celebrate your progress and achievements, even the small ones. Every step forward is a victory, and acknowledging these victories reinforces your self-worth and confidence. By celebrating your wins, you remind yourself that you are capable and that you are making progress toward your goals. 8. Develop a growth-oriented perspective. Shifting your focus from perfection to progress can greatly diminish self-doubt. Understand that mistakes are a natural part of growth. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as learning opportunities. This perspective allows you to embrace challenges with an open mind and keeps your self-esteem intact, even when things don't go as planned. The role of resilience in building confidence. Building confidence isn't a one-time event, it's a continuous journey. The more resilient you are, the more you will be able to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. Resilience is the ability to adapt to adversity and emerge stronger from difficult experiences. When you build resilience, you develop the emotional strength to face challenges head-on. You stop seeing failure as a permanent condition and start viewing it as a temporary setback. The more resilient you become, the less self-doubt will hold you back. Real-life examples of overcoming self-doubt. 1. J.K. Rowling. Before the Harry Potter series became a global phenomenon, J.K. Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. She was living in poverty and was even told that her writing wasn't good enough. Despite this, she refused to give in to self-doubt and continued writing. Her perseverance paid off, and today she's one of the most successful authors in history. Rowling's story teaches us that the key to overcoming self-doubt is to keep pushing forward, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. 2. Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, faced failure after failure before achieving success. He is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's relentless pursuit of his goal, despite repeated setbacks, showcases the power of resilience in overcoming self-doubt. 3. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded. This could have been a crushing blow to his confidence, but instead, Jobs used the setback as an opportunity for growth. He returned to Apple years later and revolutionized the tech industry with products like the iPhone and iPad. Jobs' journey shows that failure doesn't define you. It's how you respond to failure that determines your future. The power of confidence in embracing change. Confidence is crucial when it comes to navigating change. Change is often accompanied by uncertainty, which can trigger feelings of doubt and fear. But when you have confidence in yourself and your abilities, you're able to face change with optimism and a willingness to grow. Confidence allows you to step outside your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities without hesitation. By focusing on building your confidence and overcoming self-doubt, you give yourself the tools needed to transform your life. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, and every obstacle is an invitation to prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness. The journey to overcoming self-doubt is not easy, but it is one of the most rewarding paths you can take. By identifying the source of your doubts, challenging negative beliefs, and taking action, you will build the confidence necessary to navigate change and embrace new possibilities. Remember, confidence is a skill that can be cultivated. With time, practice, and perseverance, you will not only overcome self-doubt, but develop the unshakable belief that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Chapter 8. Embracing change, turning challenges into opportunities. Change is inevitable, and yet it is often met with resistance, fear, and uncertainty. Whether it's a shift in career, personal growth, relationships, or the unexpected challenges life throws at us, change can feel overwhelming. However, one of the most powerful steps in your journey of transformation is learning how to embrace change rather than fear it. In this chapter, we will explore how you can reframe your perspective on change and turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth and success. The nature of change is not just something that happens to us, it is a natural and essential part of life. Every living thing on this planet experiences change, whether it's physical, emotional, or environmental. The key to thriving in a world of constant change is to embrace it rather than resist it. Change can be uncomfortable because it often forces us out of our comfort zones. However, it is in these moments of discomfort that the greatest growth occurs. Just as a seed must break through the soil to grow into a tree, we too must break through our comfort zones to grow into our best selves. Why we resist change brings uncertainty, and as humans, we tend to fear the unknown. This fear is a survival instinct rooted in our biology. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors needed to stay in familiar environments for survival, and change often signaled danger. This instinct still exists in our subconscious minds today, making it difficult to step outside our comfort zones. Additionally, change often requires us to let go of old habits, routines, and mindsets. This process of letting go can be painful, as it requires us to leave behind what is familiar, even if it no longer serves us. It's important to recognize that while the fear of change is natural, it's also something we can control and overcome with the right mindset. Reframing change as an opportunity. The key to navigating change is learning to reframe your perception of it. Instead of viewing change as something to fear, try seeing it as an opportunity for growth, learning, and improvement. Every time you embrace change, you open yourself up to new possibilities that you wouldn't have encountered otherwise. 1. Change is a learning opportunity. Every change, whether big or small, offers an opportunity to learn. When we face new challenges, we are forced to think differently, problem solve, and develop new skills. Even if things don't go as planned, there's always something valuable to be learned in the process. Embracing change with a mindset of curiosity will allow you to grow as a person, and each new experience will add to your wealth of knowledge. 2. Change leads to innovation and creativity. Change forces us to think outside the box. When things remain the same for too long, our minds tend to settle into routine thinking patterns. But when we are faced with change, Our brains become more active and innovative. We begin to explore new ideas, try different approaches, and experiment with new strategies. This creative energy can lead to breakthroughs in our personal and professional lives. 3. Change helps us break limiting beliefs. Sometimes we hold on to limiting beliefs that prevent us from reaching our full potential. These beliefs can be about ourselves, the world, or others. Change challenges these beliefs and forces us to rethink our limits. By embracing change, we confront these beliefs head-on and realize that we are capable of more than we thought. It's only by stepping into the unknown that we can break free from the mental barriers that hold us back. The power of adaptability. Adaptability is the ability to adjust to new conditions. It's one of the most valuable skills you can develop in the face of change. The more adaptable you are, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever life throws your way. Adaptability allows you to thrive in uncertain times. It enables you to pivot when plans change, adjust your approach when things aren't working, and keep moving forward, even when the road ahead is unclear. Life is full of unpredictability, and those who are adaptable are the ones who succeed. Building adaptability. Adaptability isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that can be cultivated over time. Here are some ways to build your adaptability muscle. 1. Stay open to new experiences. To be adaptable, you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone. Embrace new experiences, even if they're unfamiliar or uncomfortable. Each new experience is an opportunity to learn and grow, and by exposing yourself to new situations, you become more flexible in your thinking and actions. 2. Cultivate a positive attitude. Maintaining a positive attitude in the face of change is key to adapting effectively. A positive mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. When you face change with optimism, you are more likely to find creative solutions and stay motivated to move forward. 3. Embrace flexibility in your goals. While it's important to have goals, it's also important to remain flexible in how you achieve them. Life doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes the path to success is filled with unexpected detours. Instead of rigidly adhering to a specific plan, allow yourself the freedom to adjust and adapt as circumstances change. The ability to shift gears when needed will keep you on track even when things don't go according to plan. 4. Develop emotional resilience. Adaptability is not just about adjusting to external changes, but also about managing your emotions when things don't go as expected. Developing emotional resilience enables you to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward despite challenges. When you can stay calm and composed in stressful situations, you are better able to think clearly and adapt to new circumstances. Change in relationships. Growth. Together. Change isn't just an internal process. It also impacts our relationships with others. Whether it's personal relationships, professional connections, or social circles, change can create tension or bring people closer together. The key to managing change in relationships is to communicate openly, embrace growth, and support each other through the process. 1. Embrace change. Together. Relationships are dynamic, and as you and the people around you grow, your connections will evolve. Embrace the idea that change can bring you closer together. As you each grow individually, you can also grow together, sharing new experiences, learning from each other, and supporting each other's personal transformations. 2. Adapt to each other's growth. People grow and change at different paces, and that's okay. However, it's important to support each other's personal development. If someone close to you is going through a transformation, be patient and understanding. Change can be challenging, and knowing that you have each other's support can make the journey easier. The role of a growth mindset in embracing change. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and perseverance, is crucial when it comes to embracing change. Those with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn, improve, and grow, rather than threats to their competence or self-worth. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you see change as a natural part of life. You recognize that each change is an opportunity to expand your abilities and reach new levels of success. With a growth mindset, you become resilient in the face of adversity and confident in your ability to navigate any transformation. Real-life examples of embracing change. 1. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah. Winfrey's rise to success is a powerful example of embracing change. She faced numerous challenges throughout her career, including being fired from her job as a television anchor and enduring public criticism. Instead of letting these setbacks define her, she adapted, reinvented herself, and created one of the most successful media empires in history. Oprah's story teaches us that embracing change can lead to greater opportunities. 2. Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela's life is a testament to the power of embracing change. After spending 27 years in prison, he emerged not bitter, but with a desire to change his country and the world. His ability to adapt to new realities, forgive his oppressors, and lead South Africa through a process of healing and transformation shows how embracing change can lead to monumental impact. Change is the catalyst for your transformation. Change is the catalyst for personal transformation. Without it, we would remain stagnant, never growing or evolving. Embrace change as an opportunity to become the best version of yourself. When you stop resisting change and start accepting it, you open yourself to new possibilities and a brighter future. By shifting your mindset and adopting a proactive approach to change, you will find that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or personal journey, change is the force that propels you forward. Embrace it, and you will be amazed at the transformative power it has in your life. Chapter 9. The Art of Letting Go. Releasing the past for a better future. One of the most powerful yet difficult steps in transforming your life is learning the art of letting go. Holding on to past mistakes, old grudges, or even outdated beliefs can weigh you down, preventing you from fully embracing the future. If you're stuck in the past, you may miss the opportunities that are present in the here and now. In this chapter, we'll explore why letting go is essential for personal growth and how to effectively release the past to make room for a brighter, more fulfilled future. The power of letting go. Letting go is not about forgetting or pretending that the past never happened. It's about releasing the emotional grip that past events have on you so that they no longer control your present or future. It's about choosing to heal, move forward, and allow yourself to grow. Holding on to the past can keep you anchored to things that no longer serve you, whether they are relationships, hurtful memories, or mistakes. Releasing the past doesn't mean erasing it. It means accepting it, learning from it, and letting it go. By doing so, you create the space needed to welcome new opportunities, experiences, and growth. You empower yourself to live in the present and pursue your future with clarity and purpose. Why we hold on. It's important to understand why we hold on to the past. There are a variety of psychological reasons why we cling to old wounds or familiar patterns. 1. Fear of change. Sometimes we hold on to the past because it feels safer than the unknown. The familiarity of old hurts or habits can be more comfortable than the uncertainty of change. Fear of what lies ahead often keeps us tethered to what's behind. 2. Unresolved emotions, holding on to past pain or anger, can also stem from unresolved emotions. These feelings might come from childhood experiences, past relationships, or previous failures. If these emotions are not processed and healed, they can linger in our minds and hearts, preventing us from moving forward. 3. Attachment to identity. We often tie our identity to past experiences or mistakes. If we have made certain choices or experienced specific events in our lives, we may believe that those things define us. Letting go can feel like losing a part of who we are, even though in reality, it's an opportunity for personal growth. 4th, lack of closure. Without closure, it's difficult to move on, whether it's the end of a relationship, the loss of a loved one, or an unhealed conflict. Unresolved situations can keep us emotionally stuck. We may find ourselves replaying these situations over and over in our minds, unable to fully let go and move forward. The benefits of letting go. Letting go is not easy, but the benefits are life-changing. When you release the past, you open yourself to new experiences, freedom, and personal growth. Here's how letting go can improve your life. 1. Emotional freedom. One of the most significant benefits of letting go is emotional freedom. When you hold on to anger, resentment, or regret, you carry that emotional burden with you every day. Letting go lightens that load, allowing you to experience peace, joy, and emotional stability. You stop being controlled by past hurts and start living in the present. 2. Increased clarity and focus. Holding on to the past can cloud your judgment and distract you from your goals. By releasing old baggage, you free up mental space, allowing you to think more clearly and focus on what truly matters. Letting go helps you clarify your vision for the future and take focused action towards achieving it. 3. Better relationships. When you let go of past hurts and resentments, you allow yourself to form healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Holding on to grudges or past disappointments can create emotional walls between you and others. Letting go helps you forgive, move forward, and build stronger connections with the people around you. 4. Self-acceptance and growth. Letting go of the past also means accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all. It means forgiving yourself for past mistakes and recognizing that they do not define who you are. Embracing self-acceptance is a key part of personal growth and transformation. When you let go of the shame or guilt associated with past actions, you create space for self-love and self-improvement. 5. Freedom to embrace the future. The future holds endless possibilities, but if you are tied to the past, you limit your ability to step into it. Letting go allows you to fully embrace what's ahead. It frees you to pursue new opportunities, relationships, and experiences without the weight of old baggage holding you back. How to let go. Practical steps. Letting go is a process, not an overnight event. It requires time, self-reflection, and consistent effort. Here are some practical steps to help you release the past and move forward with a clear, open heart. 1. Acknowledge the past. The first step in letting go is acknowledging the past. This means accepting that certain things happened, whether good or bad, and recognizing their impact on your life. Denying or suppressing past events only prolongs the healing process. By acknowledging your experiences, you allow yourself to face the reality of what happened and begin the journey toward healing. 2. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful tools for letting go. Forgiving others who have hurt you is crucial, but equally important is forgiving yourself for any mistakes or decisions you regret. Holding on to grudges or self-blame only keeps you stuck in the past. Forgiveness doesn't mean you condone the behavior, but rather you release the emotional hold it has on you. It's about freeing yourself from resentment, so you can move forward with peace. 3. Create new memories and associations. One way to release the past is to create new memories and associations. If you're stuck in a cycle of negative thinking, find new activities, hobbies, or experiences that bring you joy and fulfillment. By creating new, positive associations, you replace the old ones and give yourself the chance to move on. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Mindfulness allows you to live in the present moment and detach from the past. When you are mindful, you become aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment, which helps you let go of things that no longer serve you. Meditation, journaling, or simply spending quiet time reflecting can help you process your feelings and release attachments to the past. 5. Seek professional help if needed. If you find that certain events from your past are too painful to let go of on your own, don't hesitate to seek professional support. Therapy or counseling can be incredibly helpful in processing deep emotional wounds and finding closure. A trained professional can guide you through the process of healing and help you release past trauma. Letting go in relationships. One of the most challenging aspects of letting go is doing so in relationships. Whether it's the end of a romantic relationship, the loss of a friend, or a falling out with family, releasing attachments to people can be difficult. However, it's essential to recognize that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Some people come into our lives for a season, and when that season is over, it's time to let go. Holding on to toxic or unfulfilling relationships prevents you from making space for healthier, more supportive connections. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve you is an act of self-love and respect. The freedom of letting go. At the heart of letting go is the desire for freedom. Freedom from the past, freedom from regret, and freedom to embrace a future full of possibilities. Letting go is not just about releasing the negative, it's about making room for the positive. It's about clearing the clutter from your emotional life so that you can fully experience the richness of what lies ahead. By letting go, you release the hold that the past has on you. You open your heart to new opportunities, new experiences, and a new way of living. You empower yourself to become the person you were always meant to be. Embrace the freedom that comes with releasing the past and step boldly into your future. Chapter 10. Embracing change. How to adapt and thrive. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet it is one of the most challenging aspects to navigate. For many, change brings fear, uncertainty, and discomfort. However, it is only by embracing change that we can evolve, grow, and unlock new possibilities. In this chapter, we'll explore how to embrace change, adapt to new circumstances, and thrive even when faced with uncertainty. The nature of change. Change can manifest in many forms: a new job, a move to a different city, the end of a relationship, or even a shift in personal goals. Regardless of the form it takes, change disrupts the status quo. While this disruption can be unsettling, it's also an opportunity for growth and transformation. Change is often seen as something to resist or fear, but in reality, it is a natural part of life. The key is to shift your mindset from one of resistance to one of acceptance. Rather than seeing change as something to avoid, view it as an invitation to grow, learn, and experience new things. Why change is uncomfortable. The discomfort that comes with change is rooted in human nature. Our brains are wired to seek safety and predictability. This is why we tend to stick with what's familiar, even if it's not serving us well. When change occurs, it challenges our sense of security and introduces uncertainty. However, while change may initially feel uncomfortable, it is this discomfort that drives growth. It pushes us out of our comfort zones, encourages us to explore new possibilities, and forces us to adapt in ways we never thought possible. The discomfort you feel during times of change is often a sign that you are on the brink of personal evolution. The power of a growth mindset. One of the most effective ways to embrace change is by adopting a growth mindset. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than obstacles to avoid. They believe that with effort, practice, and perseverance, they can improve their skills and abilities. In the face of change, those with a growth mindset remain open to learning. They understand that change is not something to fear, but rather an opportunity to develop new skills, acquire new knowledge, and become more resilient. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you embrace change with a sense of curiosity rather than resistance. How to adapt to change. Adapting to change is a skill that can be developed with practice. It requires flexibility, resilience, and a willingness to let go of old ways of thinking and being. Here are some strategies to help you adapt to change and make the most of it. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. Change often brings up a range of emotions, including fear, sadness, or frustration. It's important to acknowledge these emotions rather than suppress them. By accepting your feelings, you give yourself permission to process them and move forward. Don't let your emotions control your actions. Acknowledge them, but don't let them dictate how you respond to change. 2. Stay present. During times of change, it's easy to become overwhelmed by what's happening or anxious about what the future holds. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay grounded and focused on the present moment. Instead of worrying about what's next, focus on what you can do today to make the most of the change. 3. Embrace the learning process. When faced with change, there will likely be a learning curve. You may need to acquire new skills, develop new habits, or adjust to a new environment. Rather than seeing this as a burden, embrace it as a chance to grow. The more you focus on learning and improving, the easier it becomes to adapt to new circumstances. 4. Seek support. Change can feel isolating, especially if you're going through it alone. Seeking support from friends, family, or mentors can help you navigate the transition. Talking to someone who has gone through similar changes can offer valuable insights and encouragement. You don't have to face change alone. Reach out for support when needed. 5. Maintain a positive outlook. A positive attitude is essential when adapting to change. While it's normal to feel uncertain or nervous, focusing on the potential benefits of change can help shift your perspective. Ask yourself, what new opportunities can this change bring? What can I learn from this experience? By focusing on the positive aspects, you make it easier to embrace change with optimism and excitement. Turning change into opportunity. When you begin to view change as an opportunity rather than a threat, it opens up a world of possibilities. Every change, whether big or small, carries the potential for growth. It might lead to new career opportunities, improved relationships, or a deeper understanding of yourself. To turn change into opportunity, you must be proactive. Rather than waiting for change to happen to you, take charge of the change process. Look for ways to capitalize on new situations, whether that means learning a new skill, expanding your network, or exploring new areas of personal development. When you approach change with an open mind, you create space for new opportunities to arise. Resilience through change. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. It's what allows you to stay strong in the face of challenges, setbacks, or unexpected events. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulty. It's about how you respond to it. When it comes to embracing change, resilience plays a key role. It helps you maintain your sense of stability and confidence even when things feel uncertain. Here's how to build resilience during times of change. 1. Develop a strong support system. Resilience is not built in isolation. Surround yourself with people who support and encourage you. A strong support system provides emotional stability and practical advice, helping you navigate difficult changes more effectively. 2. Focus on what you can control. During times of change, there will be many factors outside your control. Instead of focusing on what's beyond your reach, focus on the aspects of the situation you can control. This could be your attitude, your actions, or how you respond to challenges. By focusing on what you can control, you empower yourself to move forward with confidence. 3. Embrace flexibility. Flexibility is a key component of resilience. The more adaptable you are, the easier it becomes to handle changes. When you encounter obstacles, view them as opportunities to develop new solutions or approaches. Being flexible allows you to adjust to new circumstances without losing your sense of direction. Maintain a long-term perspective. Change can sometimes feel overwhelming in the short term, but it's important to keep the bigger picture in mind. Remember that change is often temporary, and the discomfort you feel now may lead to long-term growth and success. By maintaining a long-term perspective, you can stay motivated and focused even when faced with challenges. Thriving in times of change. Thriving in the face of change means not just surviving, but flourishing. It's about taking the opportunities that change presents and using them to propel yourself forward. Thriving during change requires an attitude of resilience, adaptability, and optimism. When you embrace change and adapt to it with a positive mindset, you unlock your true potential. Change becomes not something to fear, but something to welcome. It opens doors to new opportunities, new growth, and new experiences. By learning to thrive through change, you position yourself for a future full of possibility and success. Change is inevitable, but how you respond to it is entirely in your hands. Embrace it, adapt to it, and use it as a springboard for growth. The more you practice this, the easier it becomes to navigate life's inevitable transitions with grace, confidence, and resilience. Let change be the catalyst that propels you to new heights, both personally and professionally. Chapter 11. Overcoming fear, transforming anxiety into action. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions that can hold us back from achieving greatness. Whether it's the fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown, fear has a way of paralyzing us and preventing us from moving forward. In this chapter, we'll explore how to overcome fear and turn anxiety into action, empowering you to move past your limitations and achieve your goals. Understanding fear is a natural response to perceived danger. It's a survival mechanism that has been ingrained in us since the beginning of time. In its original form, fear helped our ancestors avoid life-threatening situations. However, in modern life, fear often arises in response to situations that are not life-threatening, but feel threatening nonetheless. For example, you might feel fear before giving a presentation, asking for a raise, or taking a big leap in your career. While these situations may not physically endanger you, they can trigger feelings of vulnerability, uncertainty, and self-doubt. Understanding that fear is a normal part of life is the first step in learning to overcome it. The different faces of fear. Fear can show up in many different forms, each influencing our thoughts and actions in different ways. Fear of failure. This is one of the most common fears that hold people back from pursuing their dreams. The fear of failing can prevent you from trying new things, taking risks, or setting ambitious goals. It's important to realize that failure is not the end. It's a part of the learning process. Fear of rejection. This fear often holds us back in relationships, both personal and professional. The fear of being rejected can prevent us from being authentic, expressing ourselves fully, or taking the initiative to create meaningful connections. Fear of the unknown. Change often brings with it a sense of the unknown, and this uncertainty can trigger fear. We fear what we don't understand or can't predict. But embracing the unknown is a key part of personal growth and transformation. Fear of success. Interestingly, some people fear success as much as they fear failure. The fear of success may stem from the pressure that comes with it, such as increased responsibility or the fear of not being able to handle the changes success brings. Each of these types of fear is deeply rooted in our psychology, but they don't have to control us. By acknowledging and understanding them, we can begin to take steps toward overcoming them. The impact of fear on your life. Fear can have a profound impact on our lives if we allow it to dominate our thoughts and actions. When we let fear guide us, it can prevent us from seizing opportunities, taking risks, and living authentically. Fear can hold us in a state of inaction, causing us to procrastinate or avoid challenges altogether. Over time, this fear-driven inaction can lead to missed opportunities, regrets, and a sense of unfulfilled potential. Fear keeps us stuck in our comfort zones, preventing us from growing, evolving, and living the life we truly want. However, by learning to face our fears and take action despite them, we can break free from these limitations. How to overcome fear and take action. 1. Acknowledge your fear. The first step in overcoming fear is acknowledging it. Rather than denying or suppressing your fears, take a moment to recognize what you're afraid of. Ask yourself, what exactly is it that scares me? Is it failure, rejection, or something else? By bringing your fears into the light, you can begin to understand them and take away some of their power. 2. Reframe your mindset. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is to reframe how you think about it. Instead of viewing fear as something that will stop you in your tracks, view it as a signal that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and moving toward growth. Reframe your thoughts to see fear as a natural and necessary part of the process, not something to avoid. For example, when you feel fear before a big presentation, instead of thinking, "I'm going to fail," try thinking, "This is a chance for me to improve and grow." Reframing your thoughts in this way helps reduce the power of fear and turns it into a motivator rather than a hindrance. 3. Take small steps. One of the most effective ways to deal with fear is by breaking things down into smaller, more manageable steps. If you're afraid of making a major life change, start by taking small actions that move you toward your goal. Taking one small step at a time will help you build confidence and momentum. For example, if you want to change careers but fear the unknown, start by researching your desired field, networking with professionals, or taking a course related to the industry. Each small step reduces the fear and helps you gain a sense of control over the situation. 4. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help reduce fear and build confidence. By imagining yourself succeeding in a particular situation, you create a mental image of what success looks like. This mental rehearsal helps to reduce anxiety and increase your belief in your ability to succeed. Before facing a fear-inducing situation, take a few moments to close your eyes and visualize yourself handling it with confidence and poise. Picture yourself giving a successful presentation, navigating a difficult conversation, or making a bold career move. The more vividly you can visualize success, the less power fear will have over you. 5. Focus on what you can control. Fear often arises from the sense that things are beyond our control. To overcome this, focus on what you can control in any given situation. You can control your thoughts, your actions, and your response to challenges. By focusing on what you can do rather than what you can't, you empower yourself to take meaningful action. For example, if you're afraid of starting a business, focus on the practical steps you can take: creating a business plan, researching your market, building a network. By focusing on these controllable aspects, you'll feel more confident and less overwhelmed by the bigger picture. 6. Take action despite fear. The most powerful way to overcome fear is to take action, even when you feel afraid. Fear often dissipates once you start moving forward, so taking that first step is crucial. Whether you're afraid of rejection, failure, or the unknown, the best way to face those fears is to take action, even if it's imperfect or small. Remember, action is the antidote to fear. Each time you take a step, no matter how small, you're building your courage and confidence. The more you act despite your fears, the more you'll realize that fear doesn't have to control you. It's simply a feeling to acknowledge and move through. The role of courage in overcoming fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the ability to act in spite of fear. While fear may never completely disappear, courage allows you to move forward despite it. When you face your fears head-on, you cultivate courage, and with each act of courage, you become stronger, more resilient, and more capable. Courage isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop over time through practice and action. Each time you take a step forward in the face of fear, you strengthen your capacity for courage. And over time, this courage becomes a powerful tool that allows you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Using fear as a motivator. Instead of allowing fear to stop you, you can use it as a source of motivation. Fear often signals that you are on the verge of something important, whether it's a new opportunity, a breakthrough, or personal growth. When you feel fear, it's a sign that you're pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone and growing as a person. Instead of seeing fear as something to avoid, try to see it as a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Use it as a motivator to push yourself harder and take bold, decisive action. By embracing fear and using it to fuel your actions, you transform it from an obstacle into a stepping stone. Fear will always be a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. By acknowledging your fears, reframing your mindset, taking action, and cultivating courage, you can transform fear into a powerful tool for growth. The more you face your fears, the less power they have over you, and the more you will realize that the things you fear most are often the things that lead to the greatest rewards. Fear is not something to be afraid of, it's something to move through. And on the other side of fear is freedom, growth, and success. Chapter 12. Building healthy relationships, surrounding yourself with supportive people. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our lives. Whether it's our family, friends, colleagues, or mentors, the relationships we cultivate shape our mindset, behaviors, and success. In this chapter, we'll explore the importance of building healthy relationships and how the right people can support your growth, transformation, and success. The importance of healthy relationships. Our relationships are not just about companionship, they play a critical role in our personal development. Healthy relationships foster trust, support, encouragement, and accountability. The right people in your life can push you toward your goals, help you overcome obstacles, and offer you a perspective that challenges you to grow. On the other hand, toxic relationships can drain your energy, undermine your self-esteem, and hold you back from becoming your best self. Surrounding yourself with negative, unsupportive people can limit your potential, create self-doubt, and prevent you from pursuing your dreams. Building a network of healthy, positive relationships is essential for long-term success and personal happiness. Identifying toxic relationships. Before you can build healthy relationships, it's important to recognize and distance yourself from toxic ones. Toxic relationships can take many forms, but they generally share common traits, including constant negativity. People who are consistently negative or critical can drain your energy and make you question your abilities and decisions. Lack of support. Healthy relationships are based on mutual support. If someone in your life is not supporting your goals or dreams, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Manipulation or control. Toxic individuals often try to manipulate or control others to suit their own needs, which can create feelings of powerlessness and resentment. Jealousy and competition. Healthy relationships are built on a foundation of trust and respect, while toxic ones often involve jealousy or unhealthy competition that undermines your confidence. Emotional abuse. Any form of emotional abuse, including belittling, gaslighting, or using guilt as a weapon, is a sign of a toxic relationship. Recognizing toxic relationships is the first step toward protecting your mental and emotional health. Once you identify these relationships, it's essential to set boundaries, communicate your needs, and if necessary, remove yourself from situations that negatively impact your well-being. Building a supportive network. A strong support system is essential for achieving personal and professional success. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive individuals can help you navigate challenges, boost your self-confidence, and keep you motivated during difficult times. Here's how to build a supportive network. 1. Seek out like-minded individuals. To create a network that aligns with your values and goals, seek out like-minded individuals who share similar interests and aspirations. Whether it's through work, social groups, or hobbies, finding people who have a similar mindset will help you feel supported and understood. Look for individuals who are passionate, motivated, and committed to growth. These are the people who will inspire you to push harder, dream bigger, and overcome setbacks. Having like-minded people around you creates a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, making your journey feel less isolating. 2. Build relationships with mentors. Mentors are invaluable sources of guidance and support. They have experience and wisdom that can help you navigate the complexities of life and business. A mentor can offer advice, share insights, and help you avoid mistakes that could hinder your progress. Seek out mentors who have achieved success in areas that align with your goals. They don't have to be people you know personally. You can learn from authors, industry experts, or even individuals you admire on social media. What matters is that they can provide you with advice and feedback that helps you grow. 3. Nurture existing relationships. While it's important to seek out new relationships, it's also crucial to nurture the ones you already have. Take the time to connect with family members, friends, and colleagues who have been supportive in the past. Strengthening these relationships can create a strong foundation of trust and mutual respect. Reach out regularly, offer help when needed, and be present for others. Healthy relationships are built on give and take, so don't hesitate to offer your support, wisdom, and time in return. This mutual exchange deepens the connection and ensures that both parties benefit from the relationship. 4. Join communities that align with your goals. Whether online or in person, joining communities that align with your personal and professional goals can expand your network and provide opportunities for growth. Look for groups or organizations focused on topics or areas you're passionate about, such as personal development, business, or wellness. These communities can provide valuable resources, advice, and connections. Additionally, being part of a group that shares your interests creates a sense of belonging and accountability. You can learn from others, share your experiences, and build relationships that support your journey. The power of positive influence. The people we surround ourselves with influence our thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. It's essential to be intentional about who you allow into your life because positive relationships can have a profound impact on your success and well-being. When you surround yourself with individuals who are supportive, optimistic, and driven, you are more likely to adopt similar traits. Positive influences help you stay focused on your goals, overcome self-doubt, and stay motivated even when facing obstacles. On the other hand, negative influences can hold you back, undermine your self-confidence, and sabotage your progress. It's important to protect your energy by distancing yourself from individuals who bring negativity into your life. Choose relationships that uplift you, challenge you to be better, and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Setting boundaries and protecting your energy. One of the most important aspects of building healthy relationships is setting boundaries. Boundaries help you maintain your mental and emotional well-being by defining what is acceptable and what is not. When you set clear boundaries, you protect yourself from toxic behavior and ensure that your relationships remain healthy and balanced. Boundaries can take many forms depending on the type of relationship. In personal relationships, this may involve setting limits on how much time you spend with certain people or communicating when you need space. In professional relationships, it could mean saying no to requests that don't align with your goals or values. By setting boundaries, you teach others how to treat you and protect yourself from unhealthy dynamics. Don't be afraid to assert your needs, and remember that it's okay to say no when necessary. Your time and energy are valuable, and you deserve relationships that honor your well-being. Building trust and communication. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Without trust, there can be no real connection, support, or growth. To build trust, it's essential to be honest, reliable, and transparent in your interactions with others. This includes being open about your intentions, respecting others' boundaries, and following through on your commitments. Effective communication is also key to building strong relationships. Be clear, honest, and respectful when expressing your thoughts and feelings. Listen actively to others and ensure that their voices are heard. Healthy communication fosters understanding, reduces conflict, and strengthens your connections with others. When trust and communication are present, relationships can thrive. This creates a supportive environment where everyone feels valued, understood, and empowered to grow. Letting go of unhealthy relationships. Sometimes, the most important thing you can do for your growth is to let go of relationships that no longer serve you. It can be difficult to walk away from people, especially if they've been in your life for a long time, but it's essential to prioritize your well-being. Letting go of unhealthy relationships can free you from emotional baggage and open up space for new, more supportive connections. It's important to recognize when a relationship is no longer beneficial to your growth and to make the decision to move on. This doesn't mean you have to sever ties completely, but it may mean distancing yourself or redefining the relationship in a way that allows you to protect your energy. Letting go of unhealthy relationships is a powerful step toward creating the space you need for growth and transformation. The ripple effect of healthy relationships. When you surround yourself with supportive people, the positive effects ripple out into every aspect of your life. Healthy relationships provide you with the encouragement, guidance, and accountability you need to pursue your goals. They offer emotional support during challenging times and celebrate your successes with you. As you continue to build and nurture healthy relationships, you'll find that your confidence grows, your resilience strengthens, and your ability to overcome obstacles increases. The people you surround yourself with play a crucial role in your success, so choose wisely. By fostering positive relationships, you not only improve your own life, but also contribute to the success and well-being of those around you. Healthy relationships create a cycle of positivity and growth that helps everyone involved thrive. Building healthy relationships is essential for personal and professional success. By surrounding yourself with supportive, positive people, you create an environment that fosters growth, transformation, and achievement. Let go of toxic relationships, prioritize self-care, and invest in relationships that uplift, challenge, and support you. As you build and nurture these connections, you'll unlock your true potential and create a life filled with fulfillment, success, and happiness. Chapter 13, Embracing Change and Celebrating Your Transformation. As we come to the final chapter of People Will Change, it's essential to reflect on the journey of personal growth and transformation. This book has taken us through the various stages of change, from cultivating resilience and self-awareness to building healthy relationships and pursuing our passions. But the journey doesn't end here. Embracing change is an ongoing process, and each step you take brings you closer to becoming the person you are destined to be. In this final chapter, we will focus on embracing the changes you've made so far and how to celebrate the progress you've achieved. Change is often difficult and it can feel uncomfortable at times, but it is through embracing the unknown and stepping outside your comfort zone that you begin to experience true growth. As you continue to evolve, remember that change is not something to fear, but something to celebrate. Reflecting on your transformation. Take a moment to reflect on the person you were when you first began this journey. Consider how far you've come. Whether it was breaking free from limiting beliefs, establishing a growth mindset, or building stronger relationships, you've made tremendous strides. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and it's important to recognize and celebrate every little victory along the way. When we embark on a journey of change, we are often so focused on the destination that we forget to appreciate how far we've come. Celebrating small wins is just as important as reaching the final goal, because each step is a testament to your dedication and commitment. Look back at the progress you've made, no matter how small, and acknowledge the effort you've put into your transformation. Take pride in the obstacles you've overcome and the lessons you've learned. Each challenge you faced contributed to the person you are today. It's easy to forget this when things get tough, but every moment of growth counts, and you should celebrate that. Embracing change as a lifelong journey change is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process that requires continual effort, self-reflection, and adaptation. To embrace change fully, you must accept that it is a lifelong journey. There will always be new opportunities for growth, new lessons to learn, and new challenges to face. The key is to maintain a mindset of openness and adaptability. The people you become as a result of change are not fixed. They evolve over time, and that's the beauty of it. As you continue to grow, you may find that your goals, values, and priorities shift. What once seemed important may no longer hold the same weight. This is all part of the process of change. Embrace these changes and trust that they are guiding you toward your highest potential. Change allows you to create a better version of yourself, but it's up to you to commit to that process, no matter how long it takes. The more you embrace the discomfort of change, the more you will unlock the limitless potential within you. The power of consistency and patience. In the journey of transformation, one of the most important things to remember is the power of consistency. It's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results, but change takes time. Growth happens gradually, and the process requires patience. It's easy to want to see immediate changes and quick results, but true transformation is a slow and steady process. Small, consistent actions compounded over time lead to significant results. This is why it's essential to be patient with yourself. Each day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals, even if the progress seems small. Don't compare your journey to others. Your path is unique, and your timeline is your own. Patience, consistency, and persistence are the keys to lasting change. Trust in the process, and remember that your dedication will pay off in the long run. Celebrating your achievements and moving forward. As you continue to embrace change and grow, it's crucial to celebrate your achievements. No matter how big or small, each accomplishment is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Whether it's achieving a personal goal, learning something new, or overcoming a difficult obstacle, take a moment to appreciate what you've accomplished. Celebrating your achievements helps reinforce the positive changes you've made and motivates you to keep moving forward. It reminds you that change is possible and that you are capable of achieving great things. However, as much as celebrating your victories is important, it's also essential to keep your focus on the future. Transformation is not a destination, but a continuous journey. Once you've achieved one goal, it's time to set your sights on the next. Keep pushing forward, stay open to new possibilities, and never stop striving to improve. Living authentically and with purpose. As you embrace change, remember that the ultimate goal is to live authentically and with purpose. True happiness and fulfillment come when we are aligned with our values, passions, and goals. Transformation is not just about achieving success in the traditional sense, but about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Living authentically means making choices that are true to yourself, not based on the expectations or pressures of others. It's about embracing your uniqueness and confidently pursuing what lights you up. Purpose-driven living gives you direction and meaning, making every action feel aligned with your deeper sense of self. As you move forward, continue to ask yourself, are my actions aligned with my values? Am I living authentically? By staying true to yourself and living with purpose, you will continue to grow, evolve, and create a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. The ripple effect of your transformation. One of the most beautiful aspects of personal growth is the ripple effect it has on those around you. As you change and grow, you inspire others to do the same. Your transformation becomes a beacon of hope, showing others that change is possible and that they too can achieve greatness. The energy you project into the world influences your environment, your relationships, and your community. When you live authentically and with purpose, you encourage others to do the same. Your actions, mindset, and resilience can serve as a source of inspiration to those who may be struggling with their own transformation. By living your truth, you not only transform your life, but also create a positive impact on the lives of others. Conclusion. As we wrap up this journey through People Will Change, remember that change is not just about becoming a different person, it's about evolving into the best version of yourself. Each step, each challenge, and each lesson is a part of your story. Embrace the process, celebrate the small wins, and keep moving forward with patience, consistency, and determination. You are capable of incredible things, and your transformation has only just begun. The journey is lifelong, but with each passing day, you are one step closer to the person you are meant to become. Thank you for listening to this audiobook of People Will Change by Assets Investor. We hope that the insights shared throughout this book have inspired and motivated you to embrace change and create the life you deserve. If you found this content helpful and insightful, please share it with others who could benefit from it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more transformative content on personal growth, financial success, and motivation. Stay tuned for more books, tips, and strategies on how to achieve your dreams and live a fulfilled life. Remember, change is a powerful tool. Use it to your advantage and keep evolving. Thank you once again for listening.